So, Andrew,
Did you ever meet him after?
my family, my biological parents?
Yeah.
No, my dad drank himself to death
Oh.
at 40, and he and my biological mom is a nurse still in the Rochester area. I Facebooked her one time and she never responded. So it was brutal. You want to hear that story?
Yes.
Wait, finish this one. Finish this
Okay,
one.
the adoption story is really sad about what happens when people make just bad choices. Anyway, and it's not my parents, believe it or not. So anyways, dying, I was in a bike accident, and I saw these two people, kind of like you think about like Guardian Angel or something like that, but they didn't look right. And that's what still to this day throws me off and throws something like previous lives and all of that into it. And they said to me, and they called me a weird name. It didn't make sense. It was like a name I had 5-7 lives ago or whatever it was. Because it wasn't like, hey Matthew. It was just something weird like that. It was like, hey blah 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 blah. What are you doing? You've got to be more careful. Seriously, you've already crashed and died, and you've already killed this body like 3 or 4 times. You've got to take more careful of it. You've got to take better care of it. And then I just with my friend sitting there, and yeah, below I was staring at a car tire. This lady pulled up, and she's standing over me, and my best friend, who died, is standing over me, and he looks at me, and they go, "Holy cow, we thought you were dead." First thing, and that's what I woke up to. First thing I did, I ran my tongue around my mouth. I had just gotten out of braces, so of course, that's the most important thing to my parents, make sure I still got all my teeth. Then I just sat up like, "Wow, we thought you were dead." "Oh, I did die." "All right, Chad, you ready to go home, go swimming?" We just got back up, got on my bike. He picked all the rocks out of my chin bone. I actually shattered my chin bone here. As I stood up, I had here and just piles of bone were falling out in my hand. I was still in college, and I'd get pimples down here in my chin, right near where my scar is. I got a gnarly scar under here. And I'd pop it out, and gravel would be coming out when I was in college. So that was my bike accident. So I died a few times. And some guardian angel type things said, "Hey, what are you doing? You've already crashed and destroyed this thing. Take more care of it." Take that what you will, in terms of, again, our conversation of previous lives. Because me has crashed Matthew Montgomery and killed Matthew Montgomery a few different times. You hear the way I'm talking about it, this is very psychologically tough to get through. So that's when I learned it, that's when I died in my bike accident.
Learned it?